昔ながらの薄暗いゲームセンターで彼らの物語が始まった。若手が難しい動きやコンボを情熱を持って習得していった。無数の時間をかけて彼らは子供の頃の夢を比類なきスキルに変えていった。そして今過去の遺跡から4人の伝説が登場する。彼らの目的はただの勝利ではなくメッセージを送ること。ようこそアーケードワンナップワールドチャンピオンシップへ。
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Moat, aka MikeOfAllTrades, and welcome to like the hypest night of action that y'all are gonna see out of this 2023 World Championship, Marvel Vs Capcom. Once again, I am MikeOfAllTrades here as always, and not forever because that's a long time. But Travis, what's going on, Travis? What's going on?
Listen, man. I quote the great one Moat when I say tonight is action-packed action. It's going to be off the chain, off the roof, off the everything, because we got four of the best. We got MVC. We got the culmination of all of these championships that we've done. It's been so much fun. We have seen some of the best fights all year. And tonight, I'm about to sing that song too. We're going to see some incredible fights with some of the best in the world. And Moat, the stories on stories tonight. Unlike the other tournaments, so first of all, the last three tournaments have been great. Number one seed has won every single one of them. Tonight, that is not a lock. This is the most competitive semifinals we've ever had. We got to tell the story before we get into the first fight, Moat. These guys, all four of them, have won championships, but there is a slight change, last-minute change. Tell them about it.
Okay, so everybody, just so y'all know, and there's a reason why we've done things the way we've done them. And in the instance where we have a situation where tonight is a perfect example. Tonight we had a situation where it was supposed to be JustRich taking on LMX and VSalmon taking on 90s Kid, and it's still that we're still going to see JustRich and LMX. 90s Kid, however, did have something going on in their life, so we had to go to our first alternate. So instead, chat, it's gonna be VSalmon taking on UTried, right? So, bangers on bangers on bangers. It's funny, Travis talks about the story. And I think people need to understand that, you know, when you watch the last couple weeks of tournaments, if you're paying attention to the scene and whatnot, you kind of knew. You were like, oh, yeah, well, who's involved? Oh, yeah, Mel's going to take that one. Oh, X-Men vs. Street Fighter? Yeah, LMX is going to take that one. Oh, it's Street Fighter 2? Yeah, DJ Ilk's taking that. Tonight? Nah, that ain't the case.
Nope.
Let me wax poetic if I can, just for a little bit. Let me cook a little bit. So chat, this is the finals of the prelims. So you guys can see JustRich. He beat LMX 3-2. VSalmon beat 90s Kid 3-1, and JustRich barely edged out VSalmon. Hold on, it gets better.
That was the qualifier to get people into this tournament.
That's the qualifier. Right. Now we come to the JustRich Salty Runback tournament that happened in September, the initial one. Oh no, JustRich was the end of last month. Anyway, whatever. It was last month. The end of last month. We had a bracket reset where VSalmon edged out LMX twice. Okay, VSalmon has won one of these tournaments. But wait, it gets even better because in the Marvel Vs Capcom Fall Tournament, Venomweb, aka UTried, aka Cud, came back and got a bracket reset and took out 90s Kid 10-6. But hold on, because we got one more. If you look in the building, LMX won Grand Finals and beat UTried 10-7.
And he is also the Arcade1Up World Champion of X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Every single one of these people has won one of these tournaments with everyone else involved. It is not a slam dunk. We got JustRich trying the redemption arc. We got LMX trying to become goated by winning 2 Arcade1Up World Championships. We got VSalmon, who had an incredible tournament just a couple of weeks ago. And then we got UTried. He's not even supposed to be here. It's like that. Remember that movie Clerks? I'm not even supposed to be here.
Oh,
he could take the championship.
I thought your melanin was going. I thought your melanin was going to kick in, and you were going to hit him with some Deborah Cox. Nobody's supposed to be here. I thought you were going there with it, but yeah. So UTried. He could get his Cinderella story on tonight. All he's got to do is beat VSalmon and make it to the finals. Once again, it is first to 5 in the semis, first to 7 in grand finals, single elimination. You guys have been an honor, but we're going to talk about the duo glitch real fast. So, you know, the Spidey, Venom, and then, you know, the freeze with the Hulk armor glitch. That stuff's banned, just so we're cleared. But y'all know that already. Y'all are men of honor participating tonight. Oh, first and second place, we'll be getting a trophy, and y'all are getting a different trophy too. So y'all know the Motor Trend, JD Power and Associates trophies that everybody else has gotten, and it's not out of favoritism. I promise you, it's not out of favoritism. It's just that company was stupid, and this company that we're messing with, yeah. These trophies are way better. Way better. I'm just saying.
Way better. So you might want to win tonight.
Yeah. You might want to. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and you might want to get that W. Definitely might want to get that W. So Travis, before we switch it over, because we gotta get ready. We gotta get ready. I'm amped. Who you got, Travis?
Listen, 3 wins in a row from the #1 seed, but that is, like we just got done saying, is not necessarily the case now. However, I did see that LMX and JustRich were practicing just a couple of minutes ago, getting their hands warm, getting ready. And they're about ready to battle each other right now. I think, gosh, I don't know. I was going to say whoever wins out of the top seed, but then you look at the bottom and you got VSalmon and UTried. Nah, bro. I'm not even guessing this time. Yeah. I'm not.
Look. Somebody, I got one of the 4 winners. That's who I got, bro. Everybody's got a 25% chance of winning.
That's right.
I can't call this, man. But we're going to have to. Let's watch JustRich. Let's watch LMX. And let's get to the business at hand. First to 5. Good luck, gentlemen. All right, we're gonna load in chat, and we're gonna watch this spicy action between JustRich and LMX. JustRich is on the left, LMX is on the right. And chat, I hope y'all are ready. I genuinely hope that y'all are ready, because I'm ready.
My body's ready.
My hands ready. My mind's ready. Oh, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
JustRich.
I'm excited.
JustRich coming out the gate with War Machine and Wolverine. LMX playing Wolverine and Mega Man. LMX actually has a pretty disgusting Mega Man, so this will be interesting. And chat, don't go nowhere, because this is going to be quick work. First to 5. First hit wins, chat. Dive kick missed from LMX. He tried to get overhead again. LMX hits him again, gets the block. Colossus assist on deck for both competitors. JustRich playing good defense. LMX is backing him down, back him to the way to the left side of the screen. And LMX is trying to get in with that dive kick. Rich hits him with the Colossus. You see him fly? He does drop the fly and gets a hold of him. Moves him all the way to the left side of the screen. Raw tag in from JustRich. Up, down. And LMX is going to punish him, bro. He said, this is semis. There's a trophy I need to go get. And you do that? LMX did drop. Blocks, didn't get the hit confirming to Berserker Barrage X, but LMX got it. He said, you Rich. We were just getting our hands dirty. Catches him on incoming. OTG from LMX. And just that fast.
Oh!
LMX 1-0. I told y'all.
No.
One touch.
Now, remember, LMX is technically the 4th seed. But in this thing, 4th seed could just be the 1st seed who just took his time to get there. I mean, that's all it is. It's tight. It's hype.
So Rich has swapped out Spider-Man for, not Spider-Man, but War Machine for Strider Hero. So it's Wolverine and Strider. And now LMX getting pushed back to the back. Good push block from LMX. Use the Colossus assist. They do trade assists right there. And you see Rich chasing them down. Rich is wearing the X-Men 97 colors. You see Frosted Flakes from LMX. Hit confirms into Berserker Barrage X. Moves him all the way to the right side of the screen. Hits the ankles again. Burns 2 bars a meter. And that fast. Rich turns it around. Catches him on incoming. Mega Man with his rock balls. And you're going to see the beat playing. He's going to try to mix him up. Try to cross him up with that projectile. Tornado Hole was selected by LMX. And so you see LMX pushing Rich. Looks like he's getting him to the corner. Rich only has 2 assists left. LMX has 3, and the B plane being used to chip him out. And just that fast, you see the gameplay has changed that fast for Rich over LMX. He is up 2 characters. Not gonna go to time. We got the 69 seconds left. Nice. B plane again chopping him out. And LMX just wants to get touched. He wants to touch Rich. Rich wanting to touch LMX. Colossus assist. Rich has 1 more left. Trying to get him up, down. Good slide. Slid in the DMs by LMX. LMX does move Rich over to the left side of the corner. And Rich hits it. Hit confirms in the Berserker Barrage X. Too far to get the OTG. And Rich looking to tie this up and go up 1-all. 1-all. And potentially, but it's not over yet because LMX could bring the matchup back. Good push block from LMX. Again, no more Colossus assist on deck for Mega Man. Mega Man's gonna have to work. The child robot, kid robot, gonna try to chip him out. But you see, JustRich has a tag team crossover on deck. There it is. Good defense from them both. Strider does get hit a little bit. Rich not being able to pop a super, but Legion does go off. 1-all. And just that fast.
JustRich comes back like this a lot. Like he'll get frustrated, like something will happen, he'll get knocked in the face, and then he'll come back mean like he did with that first elimination. So let's see what LMX can do here.
Well, LMX changed his Mega Man from blue to the pretty in pink. So let's see if the color swap makes a difference. Match 3 in his first of 5. We might go the full distance. This might go 5-4, chat. But this is action worth watching. Colossus does hit him. JustRich went for the overhead, couldn't punish him. But Rich gets that. Gets the weapon next. Swag on LMX. No OTGs off the ground, but the grab, and LMX is about to get taken out. Hit confirms from his Colossus into it. No OTG from LMX. He gets that one though. Almost a dead Wolverine. Does he get it? Nope. The drop throws him out, and that's a dead Wolverine on JustRich, and the tag in, and now Strider having to do a lot of work. LMX burned a lot of meters, so he doesn't have the tag team crossover Vit on deck yet. Colossus does hit him in the corner, does get the conversion. And look at the way that Strider is just melting the health. Orbs, aka Ouroboros on deck, cornering him, pushing him to the right side of the screen now. You would think that that'd be a detriment for Strider, but to Strider that actually works, gives him an advantage. He can climb on walls. And again, Orbs with the mix, you saw the teleport mix. That's a dead Mega Man. And now Rich, that fast, has life lead. And y'all hear that banger soundtrack from Wolverine on here. And Wolverine with about 3% health left. It's not over. LMX gets him in the air, misses the OTG. He wanted it. He wanted to pick up. And LMX might pull it out. It's too far away. Rich still does have advantage right now. There's a throw.
That's it.
LMX stole it.
Okay, hold on. This is what happened in the qualifying tournament. LMX went up 2-1 against Rich, and then Rich turned it up to another level and eliminated LMX in the qualifier. At least not eliminated, but got him into 4th. So I'm really interested to see what happens here. Will history repeat itself?
2-1. Look, Rich needs 4 to get out the door. LMX only needs 3. Colossus does get smacked by LMX. Rich is burned 2 already. LMX burns his first one. Goes for drill call to try to hit. Can't get the overhead, and they're both trying to get it off. Good dot. And you see LMX, he really wants to hit that overhead. Hit confirms in the Berserker Barrage X. Doesn't get the OTG. Off the ground for anybody who doesn't know, chat. That's not a dead Wolverine, but it might be in a second. And you see LMX is just dropping it. And I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if it's the Fight K gameplay, but you saw the up downs. And Rich tags in Strider. Orbs on deck. Gonna try to chip him out. You see that LMX is using the super jump to try to avoid the orbs, because those orbs do massive amounts of chip damage. And you see Rich is trying to cover the screen so that James Howlett has nowhere to go. Wolverine needs to get locked down, and you see the up downs. There we go. LMX now slowly chipping the health off. Berserker Barrage X gets the OTG this time. That's a dead Strider.
Oh, there it is.
That is a dead Strider from LMX. LMX told me in the DMs chat, he said, yo, I've been practicing. I've been ready. I've been getting used to these Arcade1Up controls. Rich said, that's okay. He's got to deal with the child robot. Child robot using the Metal Man for the assist. And just that fast, the life lead changes. The life lead changes. But the B plane catches him in the mix. Rich is dead. 3-1.
What? JustRich needs to turn this around quick. He needs a win. He's the #1 seed here. He beat LMX in the qualifying tournament. He knows how to do it, but LMX is coming with the swag. I'm kind of surprised that Mega Man's doing so well.
LMX plays a really good Mega Man, aka Child Robot. Child Robot's in the chat if y'all like what y'all see from Child Robot. Rich is not happy. You see Rich move him to the right side of the screen automatically. Hit confirms on the Berserker Barrage X. JustRich couldn't get the confirmation. He wanted to get that OTG, could not get it. Could not get that off the ground. And you see Rich push blocks again. Rich has no more Colossus left. LMX hit confirms in a Berserker Barrage X. That's textbook, ladies and gentlemen. One more Colossus assist, and then we're going to have a true 2v2. If LMX can convert, drops a combo. Rich drops a combo. Brawl tags out the Strider. He had to because Wolvie was on his way out. You see Rich has 2 bars a meter left. Burns 1 for Ouroboros, so we're not going to see the crossover event from both people. The Alpha counter gets Mega Man in. Safely gets out his Wolverine, more importantly. But Orbs are going to mix Child Robot. Child Robot getting bounced in the corner like LeBron trying to dunk the ball in the NBA Finals that he hasn't seen in like 10 years. Child Robot spraying and using the B play for projectiles. Somewhere B Kong from Kong's and Russ is watching this Mega Man gameplay and is smiling and said Child Robot can get it done. Standing heavy from Rich. Ouroboros on deck, looking to take out LMX's Wolverine so he can knock out Mega Man and make this 3-2. He is 1 character away, but we've seen LMX in the last round literally pull it back, but not this time. Rich wins the all-important game 5, 3-2.
Super important that he didn't drop that game because 4-1 is basically a wrap. 3-2 is doable.
3-2 is
It's
doable.
absolutely doable.
4-1 is 4-1. I gotta hit the music.
Yes. 100%.
So Travis, you're watching this the same way I'm watching it, man. Like
It's disgusting.
Like, bro, like, is there any way that you're like, is anybody that you're kind of like leaning towards like, oh, that was sex, oh, this was good, this was bad, just like the hit confirms textbook Wolverine play from LMX. But when you're sitting there watching this, man, like, would you want to take on either one of these people?
Nah, bro, I'm watching from here. I'm good. I'm 0-9 on the cab. So
Yo,
I'm
yo,
good.
you sound 0-9. You're 0-9. These cats are red ranks. They're the highest of the high, the upper echelon on these Arcade1Up platform. Rich just get a crouching heavy hit, knocks LMX back. LMX has 1 more Colossus Sips left, so does JustRich. Rich does get in, hit confirms, kills LMX's Wolverine, and now it's 1v2 on Mega Man. You've got to wonder if Rich is going to burn the meter. He burns it, gets Berserker Barrage X, gets a drop. I was wondering if Rich was going to use the tag team crossover event. You're going to see a tag out. Rich is going to maybe look for the opportunity to tag out to Strider so he can conserve Wolverine's health, because Wolverine has been an essential asset, an essential key for success. But he hit a button! Beat plane!
Nice
Beat plane!
move.
And now it's 1v1. It's Strider Hiru who uses robots against Child Robot. And LMX, you see the throw conversion,
Whoa.
hits him again, and he's got him in the loops,
Oh!
chat. The loops,
No!
Hyper Rockman X, Hyper Mega Man X if you're American, and LMX, 4-2.
What is happening?
I'm sorry, Rich.
What is
I
happening?
gotta
Play
hit the music.
I need
Rich.
JustRich to deep dig down, man. I'm rooting for you, brother. Come back. I love seeing the skills of LiquidMetalX, but this is insane, JustRich. We need some wins, baby. Let's pull them.
LMX looking to be the first person to at least finish and place and get 2 trophies. JustRich needs 3 wins in a row. Good push by from LMX, and JustRich needs to calm down. He needs to settle, wipe his hands off, and realize, bro, I only need 3. You've been down before, Rich. You've been down before. But there's the tag team crossover event that I was talking about again. And now LMX's Wolverine is in the blender. That's
The
a dead
great
Wolverine.
equalizer.
And now Mega Man 1v2. They trade Colossus assists. LMX only has 1 assist left. Wolverine and JustRich, they have 3. And that's going to be the difference maker, because Colossus can come and clean up the mess just in case JustRich messes up. 1 more assist left from LMX. And if I'm LMX, I don't know if I'm letting Wolverine die. I think I'm going to take the damage from the raw tag. But he's going to go for swag. He misses swag. Little Child Robot fell out of it. No Weapon X. And Rich, he's playing a dangerous game with that Wolvie. Wolvie's in the trenches right now. You see that LMX is trying to mix him with B-Plane, getting that chip damage in. He does have another bar meter building up to 2. Drill Claw to get out of the way. And you see that LMX is trying to hit Rich because Rich is battering in the air. Don't know if Rich is trying to batter. Good throw to the dirt. LMX has about 5% health left on his Mega Man. Gets the mix. That's a dead Wolverine. But Strider Hero is going to come in with Ouroboros. Orbs on deck for Rich. And Rich is just going to go for chip. But you see B-Plane is keeping him out of the air. More importantly, burning Rich's meter. There's Orbs, and Ouroboros
There you go.
catches Rich. Gets caught. 3-4 for Rich.
This
Rich
is
needs
pressure.
2 more. Rich needs 2 more. LMX needs
mistakes.
1. What is LMX is staying with Child Robot and James Holly. Logan on deck. Ooh, chat.
Come on now.
Let's see what Rich does now. Rich goes for the low, tries to attack the ankles. You saw the dive kick from LMX. LMX is trying to use that opportunity to get in above. They both trade right there. He did bring in Colossus. Colossus did connect. The Colossus hits again, and now LMX is up 2 assists. He does have 2 Colossus assists, and as you guys can see, that is a combo linker for these 2 individuals. No more for Rich. Rich hit confirms, gets hit. It's a Berserker Barrage X, but LMX can't convert. Dive kick again. An attacking crossover event, and now trying to put Wolverine in the blender. Gets the mix. There's a teleport mix. Has him crossed up, going to chip him out. And now you saw the save tag in for Strider. So now Rich has got to do his best to kill Child Robot. Mega Man, Rich, is getting hit up because Mega Man will grab in the air, and you've seen LMX using that throw, try to convert, throws him to use a combo, push blocks, and then beat plane. Rich almost has a bar meter. Now neither one of them have Colossus assists, but Rich is down on life. Ouroboros is getting stuffed by B-Plane, keeping the distance out, and now Strider Hero is struggling. And now Rich, needing to do something and fast, B-Plane, raw tagged out the Wolverine. Pretty much all he can really do. Wolverine is down about 20% health left. Rich has no meter to kill little Child Robot, but Rich is looking for his opportunities. Good push block from LMX. LMX air jumping, using the fireball to keep the range so Wolverine can't get in and attack like he wants to. And you see LMX keep trying to slide into DMs. Rich drops, can't convert, can't finish it off. And you just watch LMX trying to chip him down with beat plane. The longer that Wolverine stays out there and Mega Man stays out, his Wolverine on the side of LMX recovered all that life health. And somehow he gets the mix, and Rich is one character away from losing this match. JustRich and Strider Hero throws him to the corner. LMX, orbs are on deck. He goes for the teleport, tags in Wolverine, the right move. Wolverine has no red health left, and you see the pokes from LMX. And again, orbs. Rich is gonna burn all the meter he can. He kills Wolvie. He's gonna pop it again. So Mega Man gets caught on incoming. Tries to go for the teleport mix. Rich is trying to make that meter. He has no meter left. And Child Robot trying to do his best to chip him out. Neither one has meter. Whoever gets first touch might win. The next touch is going to decide this match. Rich has orbs, but he gets shot in the face.
What?
Oh my God.
Incredible. LMX makes it to the finals. JustRich. Wow. Sick fight. Crazy. It's a little insane. I'm kind of floored. It's the first time that the #1 seed in any of these tournaments has not made it to the finals. We thank you, JustRich. We know you poured your heart out. We saw it, but LMX been putting in work, and he is one step away from being goated. A 2-time world champion, 2 completely different games, an Arcade1Up. He literally is in the finals. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this.
That was supposed to be 4-4. Oh no, I couldn't talk. That was supposed to be 4-4. Rich, you and I are going to talk. And for those who don't know, chat, shameless plug. There is a Double or Nothing Salty Runback tournament on the Back Alley 7-Eleven channel on the 25th for Marvel Vs Capcom 1. And I'm going to have some words with Rich. And he might have some words. Rich, you fought hard, brother. You fought hard, man. LMX advances and is guaranteed at least 2nd place.
Yeah.
Insane. Can he take #1? I don't even smoke, bro. I don't even smoke, and I feel like I need a cigarette or something. Like,
oh my God, we're ready for the next semifinal matchup. I'm still trying to capture my breath here. What an incredible final.
Listen, chat. If y'all aren't applauding that in the chat, I don't know what to tell y'all. But Travis is right. We got to keep it moving, and we're gonna watch the second semifinal match between VSalmon.
Yeah.
And UTried. Chat, let's do it.
Remember, UTried isn't even supposed to be here.
Not supposed to be here.
But he can pull it off, man. It'd be a heck of a night.
Bro. Man, okay, let's load up. Let's watch us some VSalmon and UTried. Such sweaty. It's wow.
Sweat personified.
Good luck, gentlemen. So this match right here also has history. Again, we looked at the brackets earlier, and UTried actually eliminated VSalmon in the spring tournament and took that money. So no money. Took some money, bro. Listen, no money on the wood tonight, but a trophy is. Who's joining LMX in the finals?
I'm flabbergasted.
Bro, I'm still shook. So, VSalmon playing War Machine and Strider, Cuz playing Hyper Venom and War Machine. First of 5. And you hear that music playing from Hyper Venom. Chat, you guys see that mother effing glow, that mother effing transition, the mother effing effects coming off of that Venom right there. Good push blocks from UTried. UTried knows this is his opportunity. He said he got one shot. This was 8 Mile for UTried, and UTried's trying to make sure he takes advantage of it, using that Hyper Venom, using the loops, and that's almost a dead Strider. You're gonna see a raw tag maybe from VSalmon, unless VSalmon's getting inside the rock. He pops tag scene super on instead, so you see a Legion and War Destroyer to try to chip him out. And UTried decided that it was just better to take that raw damage. And now we've got War Machine on War Machine. VSalmon's using the War Machine and Strider Hero Assist with the Colossus, but UTried is using Psylocke. Has no more assists left now, and now it's tag scene super for UTried. And Cuz out there surfing on him into the War Destroyer might get another super off. What the? Dead War Machine. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Dead War Machine was what you guys probably missed. But again, UTried applying the pressure with his War Machine. Strider Hero playing defense, spamming him out, and UTried trying to be smart about this and chip him out, because he knows if VSalmon touches him, he is pretty much dead. And the knee press again catches Strider. Strider with a bee's phallus of health left. Tries to mix him with orbs, and UTried's got to be careful. Uses smart bombs. Try not to get touched. Uses Legion, the knee press. UTried 1-0. Sorry about that, chat. OBS decide, hey, we're gonna disconnect and reconnect, but we're back. We're back. Like
Cadillac with 4 flats.
Yeah, that you know what I'm saying? I was gonna make an 80s substance reference, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. VSalmon down 1-0, still uses Strider and War Machine, and Hyper Venom on deck. Web ball hits him in the death bite. Can't take him full screen, but gets enough. Gets Strider down about half. And you're going to see UTried gets him down, again, using crouching heavy, trying to catch him. The tech throw. And they trade assists right there. Ouroboros, orbs on deck from VSalmon. Good push blocks. And now, VSalmon using the Psylocke assist to try to lock him down. 1 assist left on the side of VSalmon. And 1 assist left on the side of UTried. It's going to come down to War Machine. And so UTried needs to do his best to kill Strider. Never mind, he's already dead. Catches War Machine on incoming, and you're going to see the loose from Cuz. He said, I'm going to take this opportunity. I can show you that an alternate can make it to the promised land. I've beaten LMX in the finals already, and UTried is not letting that man touch. You saw the recapture from the web ball, and VSalmon is having real issues right now. The web throw from the air. Crouching heavy, 2-0, UTried.
UTried is like, I belonged here from the get-go. I'm gonna need you to sit down. Wow.
And you see
the finals are not gonna be what I thought they were gonna be.
You just say, oh, they are who you say you are. He swapped out Strider for Wolverine, so VSalmon's gonna try to use that tech. You can see what we saw in the first round between Rich and LMX. Hit confirms into Death Bite. Death Bite combined takes about 40% health off of VSalmon's Wolverine. But Colossus moves into the corner. UTried tries to get the loops. Web ball, though, that might be a dead Wolverine if UTried doesn't drop. Kills him, and he's going to try to catch War Machine on incoming. Good defense from VSalmon. VSalmon pushes him to the corner, uses War Destroyer, and you see UTried just runs up on him, uses another web ball. UTried wants this championship. Bro, ain't no way UTried coming here with all the sauce. We might see a crossover vid from UTried, uses the Colossus assist. And look at this matchup. This time, chat. VSalmon has 3 assists left, and so does UTried. Not so much assists this time, but UTried's trying to fly with them. Getting his seal on in the back. VSalmon has 1 Colossus left. And you just see the defense. No more assists. Now it's VSalmon 1v2.5. You gotta say half because the assist is gonna make a difference. But you see the cancels of the fly and the refly. And UTried, hits him with the sticky stuff. 3-0.
Is UTried on performance enhancing drugs?
Where
was this?
He on that LDS? He on that LDS tonight, chat?
Where was this in the qualifying tournament? What was going on right now?
Look, sometimes you just save the sauce for when you get there. I think UTried that tournament just got a bad seed.
Yeah.
UTried ran to a bad person. Actually, he ran to VSalmon. Fun fact, chat, VSalmon is the one who took him out and put him as the first alternate. And now you see, but now VSalmon said anything you can do, I can do better. He also picks up his own Hyper Venom. He's playing the Frosted Flake Venom right now. And you see Psylocke push it to the corner. Wet ball on deck from UTried. Uses Death Bite. And he said, bro, get that weak sauce out of here. I play this character, not you. Don't come in here. Imitation the best form of flattery. And UTried is not impressed. UTried, 2 wins away. 2 wins, 1 character away. And now you see the tag team attack on death, the Death Bite into the War Destroyer again. And you see UTried trying to cross him up with his War Machine as we see James Rhodes on James Rhodes action. But UTried 4-0.
Chat, a potential slushy coming. You need
right,
to
I was just about to
music.
say. I was just about to say. If you watch the back alley, y'all know this is slushy season. VSalmon, bro. As we go on to the all important game 5, VSalmon needs to win 5.
Oh my god!
And he switches over to Strider. So it's Strider and War Machine. That is VSalmon's hit is his final team. But UTried has shown that he can already deal with this team. So if you're VSalmon, yo, Travis, what are you doing? What are you trying to do that's different that hasn't worked in the previous 4 matches against UTried?
I don't know. UTried is on that one. He's just having that night. You know, every once in a while you have that night you can do no wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this looks like. And I don't know what to say. I really thought VSalmon was going to come out looking actually as one of the strongest players tonight. But sometimes matchups make it really hard.
Well, we said it before that literally this could be anybody's tournament. The web ball, double web ball, moves him to the corner. Notice the positioning that UTried used so he can get that combo off James Rhodes. That is a dead War Machine if UTried can keep it up. And we are 1 character away from UTried being the first alternate to make it to grand finals. UTried can't let off the gas. The happy birthday from VSalmon with Strider Hero in the orbs. But now you see UTried. Tag team crossover event, and he's gonna try to chip him out. No more assists left for VSalmon. And VSalmon has to do his best to make some web ball. And it's over. 5-0.
Okay, hold on.
5-0.
Okay, first of all, thank you, VSalmon, for being an amazing competitor here, making it all the way to the semifinals here, the World Championships. You are really a beast, and we saw that in the last MVC tournament on Back Alley 7-11. Having said that, our tournament final, the World Championships, is against the X-Men vs. Street Fighter World Champion and a guy who wasn't even supposed to be here.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Technically, it's the number 4 and 5 seeds fighting for the World Championship, but that's why you play these tournaments, because just because you get a seed doesn't mean nothing. We said at the very beginning of the show it was going to be unpredictable, and unpredictable it has been.
This is first to 7, and you guys are looking at the bracket right now. VSalmon took UTried out of prelims. So for UTried, this is revenge.
It is.
This is revenge. He said I wouldn't have had to wait on the sidelines to come be in this final, but now he's here. We're going to see LiquidMetalX, former Evolution champion, taking on UTried. You can't write this. This is story. Listen, I don't know if there's anybody who can make a poll that the chat can vote on, but if somebody can make a poll and put it up so that they can figure out who's going to win between LMX and UTried, please do so.
I do.
All you do is click the button that says start a poll. Yeah, who wins? Oh my God, chat. I can't. I'm giddy. Look. Let me take these glasses off. Eyes are bugging today. I am over the moon, like excited. And listen,
this is the epitome of everything we've worked so hard for, man. Yeah. Moat and I behind the scenes been working on this thing for a couple of months now. We started the qualifying tournaments like 2 months ago, like that long ago. But before that, for weeks before that, we were setting this whole thing up. Little did we know that there would be so much excitement and so many cool matchups. But tonight is the culmination of it all. I'm so very proud of everyone who's played, participated, shouted out, all the things. Please hit that like button right now so YouTube knows to share this thing out. And at the end of this thing, share it with your friends or people that you know might be interested in competitive MVC, or even the Killer Instinct tournament we had, or Street Fighter 2 Hyper, or X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Watch all of them. They had tremendous matches, but we're about to get real sweaty. We're about to get real sweaty. First to seven for the World Championship. We got two people. Number one, the existing X-Men vs. Street Fighter Arcade1Up World Champion, also former EVO champion,
LMX.
LiquidMetalX. What else can you say? He is on the precipice of potentially being goated. If he wins the World Championship tonight, he would have 2 World Championships across 2 different games. X-Men vs. Street Fighter is similar to MVC, but it is not the same. Just understand that. And then we have UTried. UTried's not even supposed to be here, but
bro, how many times you gonna say that?
Because that's his thing. He needs to get that shirt that says, "I'm not even supposed to be here, world champ." If UTried comes in 3 days ago, he didn't know he would be here. He could be a world champion tonight. What are you gonna say about that?
You said 3 days ago. He didn't even know last night. This happened.
He didn't know last night. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? This happened last night. It's falling into place, man. I'm ready.
All right,
Travis,
let's do it.
Are you ready? First to seven. Grand finals. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck. All right. It is. Wow. I am ready. My body is not ready, but I'm ready. Let's get us a champion, ladies and gents.
Let's do it.
And you already know. What we're gonna see. UTried ain't gonna wait, bro. He's gonna get that Venom. He gonna get that War Machine. Oh, Gold War Machine and regular Venom.
Tell them what the difference is for people who don't know.
So Gold War Machine cannot block, chat. He is pretty much a walking tank, but he does damage like a mofo. LMX playing Mega Man and Wolverine. UTried playing Venom and War Machine. So this is gonna be interesting because that Gold War Machine, in the right situation, Mega Man, if Mega Man comes out again, and there he is right there, that Mega Man can literally just do chip and chip and chip to Gold War Machine due to not being able to block. And you see LMX trying to use B-Plane to mix him up. Tornado Hold was selected by LMX. And UTried, Wet Ball, didn't hit confirm in the Death Bite. I thought he might have, but you see the raw tag out to James Howlett, to Logan, over 200 years old, chat. And here's the team event. So this is going to be interesting how this goes. You saw that LMX tried to get in close, chips him out, and that's a dead Wolverine. And now one more War Destroyer and Death Bite. So LMX has to get that War Machine out. Again, he can just literally do super damage, can literally just hit War Machine. There is no block button for UTried's Go War Machine. The War Machine plays just like the other one. He can use knee press, using the Colossus to press him back, and you see that he's using the ball. Hyper Rockman, UTried got out of there because he would have got punished. That would have been bad for him. Throws to the corner. Raw tags out in the Venom. Good play from UTried. And UTried is playing like he wants it. Plays him to the dirt. No, one more assist left for UTried. Colossus assist comes out. LMX has 3. And look, it's starting to look like UTried's going to take this one. Plants him to the dirt again. Slams him down. Tag team super. UTried 1-0. Goldie, War Machine, and Venom.
I'm unsure. I just don't know about the Mega Man pick here. I might be wrong here. It feels, maybe this is just LMX's one of his best characters, but it just feels weird with these two powerhouses. But maybe that's the way to do this.
Well, it's the projectile potential. So literally, LMX can go to the other side of the screen and do that. He can literally do that. He can use Tornado Hold. He can use the heavy punch projectile, and he can chip out War Machine from a distance. Meanwhile, UTried can stay in the air, shoot smart bombs like he is, and build up his meter for the tag team crossover event. You see right now, he's already at 2 bars. And there it is. There's the tag team crossover event, like I said. And so now it becomes Chip. Standing heavy punch from UTried, and look at how he's melted the health of freaking Mega Man. And now the tag team crossover event is on deck for War Machine, and he's getting hit up. Like I said, he can't block, and that's the danger of playing War Machine. And essentially, it's 1v2. Web Ball, the raw tag into Mega Man, tags back into Wolverine, uses the freaking Colossus assist, moves him to the left side, surfs him down, brings him down to earth, and now LMX just has to play the game. He confirms into Fatal Claw, almost dead. There it is.
It's
1-1.
1-1. I mean, okay, I've been proven wrong.
Yeah.
Sweat continues.
Yeah, that's the danger of picking Gold War Machine. Literally, that's the danger. What does UTried do now? Does he go hyper? Or does he go back to gold one more time? He goes gold one more time. So we're going to get Gold War Machine and Venom one more time from UTried.
Do you think he's not going to stick with him all the way through?
Nah, come on. Come on, bro. So you got to remember, fighting games are also about psychology. There's a psychological thing. So if UTried comes out the gate with Hyper Venom against LMX, LMX will be able to adapt. He can adjust to that. Whereas if you play Gold War Machine, yeah, he's used to playing Venom, but Hyper Venom moves way faster. And you see UTried trying to create the opening with Colossus. But again, the danger gets him in the blender. The danger of using Gold War Machine is that he can't block. So again, you see LMX attacking with no abandon, no fear, running up to Gold War Machine, knowing that he can't defend himself. And essentially that's what it is. You put yourself as a big target. Now UTried's gonna let Venom eat that damage. Takes the damage from Gold War Machine. Again, it's risk reward. Raw tags into Mega Man, and he couldn't punish the way I'm sure he wanted to. But it carried him all the way to the right side of the screen. LMX has a substantial life lead with his Mega Man over War Machine and Venom. Goes for the mix again. You see LMX just slowly chipping the life off of him. The light kick, but he covers it up. He makes it safe with the Colossus. Colossus comes through. This ain't Children of the Atom. And takes that bar. And now it's pretty much a free-for-all. LMX knows he can projectile his way out of this. So UTried is going to stay in the air. He's going to do his best, Star Fox. So again, as you see Gold War Machine, because he can't block and he's a tank, he absorbs all of that. So LMX was able to get his full beat plane off before War Destroyer was even able to start up. It's kind of insane. So that's going to be the difference maker right there for UTried if he continues going forward with War Machine. 2-1 LMX.
So this is okay. LMX is still he's on the verge of being goated. 5 more wins, but 5 is a lot. The one thing about first to 7 versus first to 5 is you needed endurance to go to 7 to win 7. If you go 6-6, that's 12 fights. That's a lot. You can get tired mentally from this.
Well, UTried to say, bro, let's rock this double Venom. So now double Venom on deck, Hyper Venom, regular Venom. He didn't use War Machine yet. So that's interesting as well because we saw him use War Machine against VSalmon. And Psylocke keeping him in the corner. You see that he switches and uses the Psylocke assist because it's more impressive. Starts up a lot faster over Colossus, where Colossus does carry a little bit more real estate. And LMX gets webbed up, but good defense from LMX. Gets put in the loop again. Raw tags out to Mega Man, which wasn't a bad idea. Pretty smart. Good push block from Red Venom. Hyper Venom, the double death bite. Double teeth, chat. Listen, if y'all don't want to know what that feels like, bro, imagine, I don't even know what it feels like, but imagine like the worst thing you see in your nightmares. Imagine 2 sets of Baraka teeth from Mortal Kombat eating you. That's what that's got to feel like. But more importantly, LMX is about to kill 1 Venom. You got to do the raw tag. Nope. Double Venom. Doesn't get him in the blender directly. The double head of that bite, but the B plane punishes Hyper Rockman. Hyper Rockman X, Mega Man X if you're American, kills the regular Venom, and now it's just Hyper Venom. Red Venom is left. And you gotta like the way that LMX is responding to this. Just using crouching heavy to take it. Can he catch Wolverine on incoming? Gets it.
He does.
Standing heavy. And there it is, 2 all.
That could have been a pivotal win for LMX.
Yeah.
But now we're back to 2-2.
Yo.
We're going all the way.
Yo, Cuz stayed. He kept his head down. He stayed the course. We are 2 all. Wow. Wolverine and Mega Man. Wolverine starting this time against Red Venom. Hyper Venom. Standing heavy. Uses the Colossus assist. They trade assist again. Now technically UTried is down 2-3 in the assist category. And UTried's got to be careful because he's about to lose it. Hit confirms in Berserker Barrage X. That is a dead Hyper Venom. And now it's just base Eddie Brock. Regular basic Yoga Starbucks Eddie Brock. Going to fight. This ain't Tom Hardy, chat. Ugh. Wolverine gets taken down to the corner, and now Child Robot trying to come in here and still be a menace. You see the fact that UTried is staying close enough to the ground to where it can loop. Death Bite takes him all the way to the full-size screen, and just that way, even the tag team events on deck, tag team event, actually, the Colossus assist kind of messed LMX up out of that. And you're just going to see chip damage. Hit confirms, doesn't get the death bite, but look at the health right now. Wolverine's at the most gonna get 10% left. Spooge ball does connect, and now UTried in this all-important game 5, webs him up. He's trying to kill James, crouching heavy, or crouching medium, and 3-2.
3-2.
UTried.
That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, and now you start to build the momentum.
Yes. You got to remember also, UTried had a shorter set.
Yeah.
He went 5-0, so shorter set.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. That's the other thing about it. The faster you knock your opponent out, that's more time between matches where you're not pressing buttons, where you can rest your hands, where you can get your nerves. Like you just stated, UTried won 2 in a row. So UTried can not relax really, but he knows that momentum is on his side. As you see the tag team crossover event from LMX. LMX is throwing everything at the wall, tries to put him in the blender, raw tagged out so he can save his Hyper Venom because Wolverine was going to get him. Good push blocks from UTried. And you saw UTried try to go over the top. Sylvester Stallone swag, chat. And now the tag team crossover event. You're going to see UTried try to get between them. Happy birthday, though. The happy birthday was on deck from LMX. He couldn't kill. Child Robot gets punished for the sins of the father. But again,
he got him out of there. He got Wolverine out, though.
Yeah, and we see that now. LMX tried to use the Child Robot to try to chip him out with Beat Plane. Little Mega Man, not X, not my favorite Mega Man, uses Web Ball, raw tags out the Wolverine, and Wolverine does trade and kill Venom. So now Hyper Venom has a lot of work to do. And just that fast, look at that. Chat, he's not a ninja, but look at the jutsu that UTried using. Web Ball, no jutsu, chat, to lock him up. Good defense, good response from freaking UTried. Because LMX does have life lead. Never mind, UTried's taking that 4-2. 3 in a row.
That's a huge difference. Now, listen, 3 in a row, making it 4-2. He only has to hit 3 to get out of here. LMX has a hill to climb at this point.
It's not daunting yet, but
we're getting there.
Yeah, LMX put that pink away, put that blue back on. Good push block. Hits him, surfed on him, Venom Web, saves him down, moves him to the left side of the screen, more importantly. And now, UTried was trying to keep him locked down. LMX fights him out, but not before that Web Ball. Raw tags in the Mega Man, and Mega Man is trying his best to mix him up with that heavy punch projectile. The only character on the game, chat, to have a projectile like that. Web Ball, and then raw tag again. And look, UTried's like, bro, listen, I can just wrap you up. Tag team super. And UTried's gonna have to watch out. He might have to tag in regular Venom, regular Eddie Brock, but webs him up. And there's the raw tag, and LMX is just tagging. I don't know if LMX is trying to use that old tactic, the old school tactic, chat, of just like, you know what I mean, like chipping them out, using the assist to chill somebody. But UTried not having none of it. We've got a full health Venom on deck now. And the Hyper Mega Man X gonna do damage to UTried, but that doesn't do as much damage as it does in the air that it does on ground. But again, LMX is making it work. He is burning the meter, but now he's empty clip. He has nothing left on the thing. And again, he just keeps tagging out. And UTried is punishing him every time he does it because he sees that health bar of Venom, and now he can't tag. He can't tag. It is 1v2. And he surfed on him. The Venom Fang from the air. UTried, they trade, and now can he catch Venom on incoming? Nope. Spooge ball. 5-2. If this was semis, this would be over. But UTried has 2 more to go. Go ahead, Travis. Go ahead and say it. He's not even supposed to be here.
He's not even supposed to be here. But listen, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's the thing right there. UTried, 2 wins away from not only taking the Arcade1Up World Championship, but beating LMX on this stage.
Jeez.
That's the bigger story, chat. LMX has switched from Wolverine to that switch, kept Wolverine, got rid of Child Robot, and brought in Chun-Li. He has brought in what Rev affectionately likes to refer to as Muchacha Sucia. Shout out to Rev. You know what I'm saying? They trade the Colossus assist, and now UTried trying not to get caught up. He's gonna let the regular Venom die. Regular Venom died. He died. He walked so that Hyper Venom can run. And so Hyper Venom's gonna try to run. Spooge ball again catches him. Put her in the corner. Alpha counter. And look at the gameplay. The gameplay from LMX. LMX is like, yo, this adjustment hits him, surfs on him again. And Hyper Venom has about 2 more bars. You don't ever want to lose on meter, but the raw tag out. LMX hit him with the old school chat.
Okay,
3-5.
the change of character has seemingly made this a little bit different now. We're gonna see if UTried changes anything, but I like Chun-Li Wolverine combo.
Oh no, it's definitely good.
Yeah, I think
now
he got as much out of B-Plane as he could.
And now we're gonna see double War Machine. So chat, y'all are gonna see some screens, some screens slow it, tear down. That's the arcade round. That's not the cabinet. It's just like that. UTried starting out with Gold War Machine. So you've got regular War Machine, and then you've got Platinum War Machine. That ain't Gold War Machine, chat. We're not gonna put it over like that. And it's vital for UTried to use Colossus. Gets him in the blender, but you Wolverine mixing him up, and now he's mixed. There's one War Destroyer, and there's another one. Wolverine can't kill, but that tag team super could. And the tag, the freaking wherewithal to tag out Gold War Machine so he can recover his health. And now it's Knee Press City. Knee Press and Fly coming from UTried to punish Chun-Li. Chun-Li trying to get close. LMX try not to let her breathe. Knows that if he can get one touch on him, but Chun-Li not doing that much better. But she hits him flashing lights, 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 do 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 do. And the tag team crossover event. And that's one War Machine. As I said before, chat, you're going to see some slowdown when that gets used. And now War Destroyer is going to catch him on incoming. And now Wolverine has to deal with 2 War Machines. Good throw. Throws him to the corner. UTried moves him to the corner. UTried looking to chip him out. Use a smart bomb. 6-3 UTried.
Okay.
All right, well.
The music needs to play.
Yeah, the music needs to play.
My goodness.
UTried, the first alternate. Wasn't supposed to be here tonight. 90s kid was like, hey, bro, I need some help. Come do this for me. He is 1 win away.
This will either be the greatest comeback ever or, again, an incredible main event and just a crazy win.
Well, LMX needs to win 4. That man needs to win 4. UTried only needs 1. Can it be the team of Double War Machine? And you see the Fly, gets him in the air. LMX's freaking Mega Man is down to about 15%. Tag team crossover event. Raw tags in Wolverine, and there's the glitching I was talking about, chat. Yeah, punishes him with Berserker Barrage X, though. No fear from LMX. LMX is like, I'd rather trade that life and do the damage to make sure that I can get as much health off of Gold War Machine as possible. And again, UTried going in the air, getting his Falcon Lombardi on, shooting smart bombs to try to control the space, and more importantly, stay off the ground so Colossus cannot damage him. Knee press, stayed in heavies. UTried is playing, he is playing good offense. The B-Plane is going to do massive amounts of damage, and you saw the startup from the Fly. Wolverine is now going to get punished for that. Tag team super on deck, crossover event. That might be a dead Wolverine if he can get one more. Pushes him back, but he gets hit by missiles.
He tried so hard on that.
10% away from UTried, taking home the Arcade1Up World Championship for Marvel versus Street Fighter. Good throw to the dirt. LMX mixes him, throws him down again. Child Robot, this one might be over. B-Plane gets the mix. LMX said he's not dead. LMX said he is not dead. 6-4.
He is not going. Not yet, baby.
Wow. What's your heart beating for, chat? What is your heart beating for? Cud needs one more. One to get out the door. Back
That's
to
why
Venom.
LMX is incredible.
Bro, back to Venom and Hyper Venom. Mega Man with the blue suit. No Zoot suit. And if you're trying good push blocks. And again, so you see Berserker Charge, chat. The Berserker Charge now, meeting Hyper Venom speed. And you saw the mix from LMX. LMX was like, bro, I'll burn a bar for that. I'll burn a bar from that. Gets air combos. That's a dead Hyper Venom.
Wow.
Yet to be touched. Yo, LMX said, I ain't playing with you, UTried. We ain't playing no games around here. And that Berserker Charge was vital. Gets one touch, up, downs, and you see it. LMX might kill the web ball. Child Robot comes in so Wolverine can heal. And UTried's got a lot of stuff to make up for, but the raw tag stopped the death bite. But the tag team crossover event is going to kill LMX. 5-6.
This is not over. If he wins one more time, we're going to the final.
Bro,
What is
listen.
happening?
UTried, listen to me, cuh.
Why?
You better stop this bleeding now. You better stop this bleeding now. And there it is. Hyper Venom and regular War Machine. Yeah, bro, you need to stop this. Yeah, dog. You have to stop this one right now. Look, I ain't playing no favorites, chat. I don't want y'all to think I'm playing no favorites. But you saw the Berserker Charge was a smart move from LMX. And now, he's burned that move, though. He's burned it, and so now UTried knows about it. So you see the swap out to James Rose using knee press city, toss him in the air into War Destroyer, but good block. But he got the block. And you see the up down, the combos from LMX, moves him all the way to the left side of the screen. Good defense from UTried. Sidelock is gonna hit him. Didn't burn the super, and Wolverine's down about 15% health. Staying in the air, smart gameplay. And almost a dead Wolverine.
Too.
Almost a dead Wolverine. LMX is just going for it. LMX is bold. He is bold. The tag team assist burns it, kills Wolverine, one character away. And you see that he is using Venom. Using Venom to be the oppressor. Couldn't kill Wolverine there. I mean, not Wolverine, but War Machine. And now, Psylocke. Mega Man down to about 35% health. Uses B-Plane, tries to mix him up. Good defense from UTried. One more side like a 6 on death from LMX. LMX gets Web Ball. He gets Web Ball in the face. And Child Robot, it's all on him. Child Robot with the defense. UTried has a bar of meter. Moves into the corner. Web Balls him up. UTried. UTried. He didn't try. UTried. UTried.
Just, ladies and gentlemen.
Bra frickin' O. Bravo, cuh. UTried. Wasn't supposed to be here. That is the perfect example of one shot, one opportunity to seize anything you ever wanted. Yeah, I'm quoting 8 Mile. Don't judge me, chat.
Listen, I'm proud of everyone who came in and showed their skill sets tonight. Everyone is incredible. These last two guys, LMX and UTried, they weren't even supposed to be in the finals because UTried was supposed to be here, and JustRich was doing it big. LMX shows so much tonight. I have so much respect for him. He will even tell you this is not like his main game.
It's not.
But he labbed the hell out of it, and you can tell. You can tell. But UTried came in. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Congrats, UTried, the Arcade1Up World Champion. I'm super happy for you. Man, wow.
So chat. As this being the inaugural Arcade1Up World Championships on the Mount Rushmore currently, LMX for X-Men versus Street Fighter, Mel for Killer Instinct, DJ Ilk for Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, and UTried for Marvel Vs Capcom.
The first 4 world champions of Arcade1Up, and I thank you so much for making this an exciting Friday night, every single Friday night. And we couldn't have done this without Moat in the Back Alley 7-Eleven. I'm so happy that we were able to team up and do this. A lot of work behind the scenes between myself and Moat to get this thing going and to keep it going and to make sure that you guys had something fun to watch and something that you could look forward to on Friday nights. And I really hope that if nothing else ever happens again, that you guys enjoyed these last couple of weeks. And moving forward, there's a link in the description. If you've never been to the Back Alley 7-Eleven and watched some of these things, listen, Friday, Saturday nights, and there's Monday nights, there's tournaments here, there's challenges. Y'all can go see Moat and the gang anytime you want to, and there's tournaments like this all the time. But the Arcade1Up World Championship is now complete, and I am super happy you guys. Moat will be in contact with you to get your address. I think we actually have LMX's address.
We got LMX's address.
We already got his address.
Yeah, we got his address.
But UTried, send it over. And wow, just thank you guys so much for making this such a fun event. I was so hyped for tonight, and you guys really put on a heck of a show. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button. Make sure that you tell people about these. There are 4 championships you can watch here on the Arcade1Up YouTube channel. You can watch them all. They're here. And they're lots of fun. Moat.
Yes, sir.
What a last couple of weeks. You've been doing this for 8 weeks straight.
Yeah.
But these last 4 have been crazy.
Yeah. If you guys want to check out any of the qualifiers, they're on the Back Alley channel. And listen, if you think that you can beat anybody in any of these, well, listen, Double or Nothing Salty Runback is next Saturday on the 25th on the Back Alley channel. And I know that JustRich is going to be very sodium enriched. You know what I'm saying? Very sodium enriched. And a lot of cats that you saw compete tonight are actually playing in this tournament. So go check it out. We're doing Super Street Fighter 2 next month. I didn't put the stream up yet, but I'm announcing it now. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Speaking of announcements, hey Travis, let me ask you, man. This has been the climax, and I don't know about y'all, chat. I know it's no release November, but I had mine tonight.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, I had mine tonight. What does the future hold for these?
What we'll see. The last three have done really well as far as like we have over 1,000 views on each one of those. That's super good. If this continues that streak, and as incredible as this tournament was, I think it will. I think those are going to be really good numbers to take to Arcade1Up and see if they're interested in kind of doing this in the next year. And if so, we have other ideas that are just this fun. They're not world championships, but they are really fun ideas. And some of the people in the community will be involved with that as well. So hopefully we'll get into that next year and we'll see. I'm super excited. But regardless, you know, as you know, Mortal Kombat's getting spectate mode. It's in currently beta right now. It's doing really well. So I think if you want to see some tournaments for that, the first place that's going to be is the Back Alley 7-Eleven. That's where you're going to be able to see the first probably couple of tournaments for Mortal Kombat, period. Like anywhere on YouTube for Arcade1Up, that's probably where you're going to see it. So
yeah, I got the dirty MK over there. Yeah, there's going to be tournaments, you know what I mean? But again, like Travis said, this is about community. And you guys and gals who play on these cabinets, who purchase these cabinets, you guys help push this forward. And again, for those who didn't know, now you know.
Yep.
So bring it back.
I see someone in chat saying some golden tea action, and you just never know. Anyway, what were you gonna say? Let's get out of here.
I was about to say, look. When y'all see this stuff pop up, man, just participate. It's free to sign up. You guys already paid your admission, and yeah, man. Once again, congratulations to everyone who has participated over the last 8 weeks. Congratulations to UTried coming in and showing that even an alternate can win. I'm waiting for Welcome to Die to send me some message talking about it should have been me. Again, DJ Ilk, Mel, Grasshopper, Hugs, aka Shaft, you know what I mean? LMX, like just these incredible individuals who have showed up and showed out. I also want to give real quick, because I know we're giving flowers. I also want to give a shout out to the online arcade. The online arcade founded by Footy Labs. That is an amazing community of people over there. If y'all are not in that Discord server, make sure you get in that Discord server. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you get in my server. I'm going to shut up now. Travis, anything else you want to say?
Just thank you so much for making this a reality. I really just wanted to have fun Friday nights, and I think we accomplished that. So we're going to give you the rest of your Friday nights back, unless you go over to the Back Alley 7-Eleven and get next.
Yeah, and I got next. Yeah, I got next every Friday night. Yeah, we're back. It's cold outside. Yo, hit the like button, chat, and y'all do all the things. And we'll catch y'all, or we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Later, y'all.
昔ながらの薄暗いゲームセンターで彼らの物語が始まった。若手が難しい動きやコンボを情熱を持って習得していった。無数の時間をかけて彼らは子供の頃の夢を比類なきスキルに変えていった。そして今過去の遺跡から4人の伝説が登場する。彼らの目的はただの勝利ではなくメッセージを送ること。ようこそアーケード1アップワールドチャンピオンシップへ。